Good morning, welcome to Life of Dave. Another morning down the boat. So it's Tuesday, it's my day off, which means it's time to work on my boat. I'm going to see what we can get done today. Right, so I've just got here, nice quiet early morning. Walked in, this is all nicely set up. So not touched it yet other than to see it's set, but it's still stuck to the plastic. So we've got to get this off now. So I need to see if we can get that to pry up. Now, I'm suspecting it might be a bit more awkward because the resin's run over the front lip of this. And this ain't plastic. So I may have shot myself in the foot here. I've got a feeling that might be a bit awkward to get off there. But not a problem, we'll work it out. Might be a problem. Get under an edge that will start the lift so that I can get it to pry. There's some cranky noises, that sounds promising. Get it to start at an edge. At least if I damage it, I can trim that bit off. Yeah, I thought that might come back to bite me though. That's oh dear. Boo boo. Yeah, that's why I call it glass fibre. Right under me now. Thanks for that. Well, I wanted some red pigment on there anyway. Yeah, I thought that might balls me up. I thought about it afterwards. I was thinking, yeah, when I see that resin running over the side, I just figured that's gonna cause an issue in it. And I was right. I think the last one I've done it on the other side, and this face is plastic, but I wanted the squarer edge and not that sloping slightly, so I thought, oh, I'll use this side. Yeah, big boo-boo. Right guys, we're going to have some issues with this. I'm going to have to cut that to release it off that front, I reckon. Well, certainly ain't releasing as nicely as the last one did. That comes straight off beautifully. Well, there you go. Live and learn. Yeah, because the resin ran over this edge, it has stuck. If I can get the other side to release, it might tip. I might be able to pop it off from that side, but I can't get under that edge. Oh, the joys. Right, miss. That sounds a bit more promising. It's definitely stuck better than the last one did. this end. Now I'm going to have to sort out this front edge underneath. A bit of sanding or grinding. Not worried about that. We can trim that up and make that neat afterwards. God, that's really stuck. There she goes. Quite tight. It's definitely stuck more down this end. I think I'm going to end up ruining me white sheet, so I won't be able to use that again. I've got some more at home. That bit snapped, but it released. Yeah, I'm going to have to bring some more board down because that's ruined that one. So it looks like I can get a couple of goes out of it, but that's about it really. Yeah, I think what's happening now is probably from prying the stuff off, it's damaged the board, so the resin soaks through and it goes into this core which absorbs the resin, and it soaks into that, which basically bonds your plug then to the part. So yes, so there we go, live and learn. That's what it's done, is it's stuck to it there, so I'm going to have to bust this off quite forcefully. Ruined it. Oh well, it'll still work, it's just not as successful as I was hoping for. So there's my face part, and there's the lip. Like I say, this stuff's not flat, it's curving, so I'm going to have to cut that back, grind that back to there to get that curve. Yeah, it's not quite what I was hoping for, but it will work. I'll say, rethink on the next one. That ain't quite how I wanted to do it, but yeah, it's gone really wrong there. I've got a job getting that off now. That has stuck. Yeah. Oh well, live and learn. Bit of a failure, but so this is Life of Dave. This isn't professional boat building. So what's happened there is on this corner, there must have been a pinhole in that plastic. So instead of peeling off it, the plastic top layer is coming away. The resin's gone through to the foam underneath. So I'm going to have to get that off, and then grind that plastic off the back of it, cut that off, whatever. That'll go. We'll get it. Might even be easier to just cut that straight down there, I think, with me cutter, cutting that plastic off. There you go. So, it sort of worked. The part's set up. I've just got to separate it. So, yeah. There's a way not to do it. I can't get under this edge at all, so I can't peel it from this side. It has separated on the back, down half of it. So a bit of cleaning up, bit of grinding to do. There's the layer of plastic. Behind. The bit that's peeled off, looks alright. And it's separated from most of that. Like I say, just that little bit where the plastic's gone through. It's basically just holding on that plastic skin. Just there. So get that to separate. There it is. So there's the edge of my part, so that's off now. And this is the plastic skin now that I was mounting up against. So once it gets pinholes in, it's useless. That's what it's done. Is probably when I released the last part, got a couple of scratches in it or something. That resin, once it goes through there, bombs it to it instead of releasing. So never mind. As with most things, you know, these things are sent to try us. I didn't know how this was going to turn out. It was a bit of an experimental go. And as with most things, now what it's done is it's caused me a bit more work. But never mind, we can do it. Well, I'm going to get my cutter out on this and we're going to get this released. So I'm going to call that it for this one. That's, yeah, it's worked, but it's gone a bit wrong. So I've got to try and get that off now. Yeah, and the point being is that will then be the side piece to go in there. So basically the new bit will go in there like so, and that tabbing back towards the side. So I've got to extend that slightly under there. So it's nearly there. Just needs a bit more work. But first I've got to get it off of this. And that's going to take me a while. So I'm going to take this outside, cut that off, and yeah, work this one out. And yeah, I'll come back and show you later. Thanks for watching. Hopefully that's been useful. Don't do it like that. If you've got any pinholes in this stuff, it's no good. That's what happened last time. I had one pinhole. I think when I released the last part, I must have scratched the surface, and it's made it worse. So, right, I'm going to call that it for this video. I'll come back on with this later when I'm ready to start prepping it up, cutting it up, and using it. So I'm going to get this off now, and then see if we can't get something done today. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.